Right, so after spending 3 months here, we can do some sightseeing, and Sandra can join me. So we're in where are we, Sandra?
So I was just intrigued. I've not seen this, but this is disabled parking for electric cars. That's new.
Where does it say disabled? It says, have you got your parking disc?
Oh, so it's disabled as well. Oh, right,
No.
okay.
So Hexham has got a real peculiar way of there's free parking in Hexham, which is really good, and your short stay up to 2 hours, short stay up to 4 hours, you can pay, I think it's £1, and you can buy a disc.
What if you're disabled with an electric car?
Well, you can go there because there's nobody parked there. So anyway, we're gonna have a trip. We're gonna have a walk around Hexham because Sandra's not been before.
I haven't.
And all excited.
Very excited.
So yeah.
4 months in lockdown. I'm very, very excited actually.
Here we go. So we're passing the main car park here, and it's Sunday the what day is it? 12th of July. So on the car park, there is a cafe up at the top there, as you can see, and into town. So little hilly road in. Obviously we've still got the COVID things going on. Probation office, Sandra, for sale.
Oh.
Right, so we've got the old stocks by the Hexham Gale Museum, and you're not willing to put your head in. Put your head in through there, Sandra. Be alright, won't you?
No, you'll get a hammer and try and nail my ears to it.
I won't do that to you. Anyway, with the COVID malarkey, unfortunately, we're closed. Okay, and so through the arch, you still come to the main square of Hexham. And so you've got the Abbey, you've got the market. So when they have the market day, so you've got the old cinema there, which is now a Wetherspoons, Sandra. We've got a Wetherspoons. And obviously the Abbey, which we're going to have a wander around the outside of the building. There's a park at the back of that. But obviously it's not actually open. And you've got your high street here. But there was, it's a bit strange because there was some edible plants down there, and they must have taken them in for some reason.
Down where?
Down there. Well, they're not there now. Right, okay, so we're going to have a look and wander down here. So, nice, because it is pedestrianised. Okay, so that's a very short sort of high street, to say the least.
Still more shops. I was just nice.
Well, it could be. I'm not so sure who he is. Okay, so what we're going to do now is walk down here, and then there's, I'm not too sure the name of it, but there's a big park over there. Got more shops. You come in down to the back of the Abbey, and there's some cafes and takeaways here on your right. Right, so trying to explain this way this car parking goes. You can buy, they're £1 basically. You can buy a disc, and it allows you free parking. So it sort of like acts like a disabled badge. So you put them on your windows, like here, and you can put when you arrived, and you've got some places, as you can see, you can park up to 30 minutes, 1 hour, and I thought personally, for that's such a simple, neat, great idea. We need to take it back to Trafford Council. So, lovely old buildings. And we'll just go up to the archway on this park. In fact, we're going to just have a little dip into the park. We're going to have a look what the sign says.
It's a bandstand.
Yeah, it looks like that. We're going to have a wander down. Right, so the park is actually, technically speaking, part of the Abbey grounds, so there's an Abbey building to the back. And a little walk in. Right, so we have a bandstand. How exciting is that? The band playing?
Oh yeah. They even said outdoor gyms about a week ago.
Yeah, Withenston Park, our home's open. So Sandra's just observing the outdoor children's play area is open.
And so it's been really hard on little kids not being able to play outdoors.
So we're down at the back of the Abbey. So these are Abbey buildings with Abbey type people.
There's Swift up there.
Eh?
There's Swifts flying up. There's another one.
And I'm just looking there. Now is that a...
It's got a short tail, so I think they're Swifts rather than swallows.
Right, so is that a war siren? One of my other videos we spotted one on the top of the building. There is, isn't there? Can you see it?
Well, you can see some.
You can walk through, I'll show you in a minute. So it's noon, and I don't know if you can hear the bells tolling. Possibly not, because there's a lot of car noise, but we're at the back of the church now. So there is a visitor centre down here, but unfortunately it's closed. But I'm going to show where it is. All steeped in history, isn't it? So that must be the old masonry. And then we were just looking, if you look at the masonry, you can see where bits of it's been rebuilt, where the original, yeah, they're the original windows now, or on that picture, and they're the other arches, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. That's really weird now, I can actually see that. Yeah, there's back of that park we were at before, isn't it? It's cold closed.
Pretty.
It's pretty. Right, so what we've not stumbled across, but what do we think we've stumbled across?
Stone coffin. Yeah, sure to put you in a stone coffin.
No, thank you. What, drop me in the River Bollin? So we've come across these, what would appear, there's a couple of them, to be stone coffins. They were quite little people, weren't they? And I just noticed that amazing tree behind you. Look at that! Wow. Sorry, that's a short kind of tree. That is. Look.
Oh,
Is it apples? It's got fruit on it. It's
Could be. I wonder if it's a medlar. It's a bit like apple, but medlars are very popular in ancient times. It's a very old tree.
There you go. There's always that oak tree we saw.
Fruit on it, yeah, a little bit different to a normal apple.
Interesting. So we're just to the back here. So you can make out, as I say, some of the masonry architecture that they've left. There's a old door there, it's been boarded up, isn't it? Well maintained. Sandra's on her phone again.
No, it was ringing.
Oh, it's ringing. Right, so the building back there is where we sort of came. So it is quite a A relatively short little walk around the town, and they say the Hexham Abbey is playing a more prominent role. The chip shop behind you there, Sandra. And I got some chips there the other day.
Great.
Could do haggis.
Nice.
And black pudding and chips.
Very nice.
It's just a little bit of a side street, and I thought this was quite pretty with the bunting up, and there's antique type shops here. Lexicon. God, we used to have a pack of Lexicon cards in the 60s. My golly, really showing my age. Okay, another quick walk down here.
Well, take your time.
And Sandra, wherever you go, there has to be Wetherspoons. So this is the old cinema. But Wetherspoons have been a bit naughty with how they've been treating their staff. So there's a new phone app called Netherspoons. So all the people that are now anti-Wetherspoons with the way they've antics they've been up to. Have you seen the Netherspoons app?
But I'm aware of the antics.
Yeah.
It's poor form.
Yeah, there's quite a backlash. So there's an edible garden. What have you got?
Sage, rosemary, strawberries, fennel, parsley. I don't think you can eat them. Can you eat them?
They've got mini pansies, aren't they?
Maybe you can eat quite a lot of those.
Are they mini lettuce?
Yeah, lettuce.
What's it, lettuce, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so more edible planters. Look at the bees. Yeah. Okay, heading back to the car park.